Hi, just a Brit who cares. And yeah, some of you might wonder why I do another review or another video so close with the Make 6. And yet, normally I do spell them out. Only time I won't if I do 2 or 3 good films out together. But this, I want to talk about this a bit more. Again, if you follow me on TikTok, I mentioned it on TikTok, and if you watch my top 5 film of the year or last year, um, I mentioned it a tiny bit there, but I want to mention it a bit more, just because people to talk about this non-stop now. And again, I made up. It's for a good reason. That with this movie, and with Encanto, yeah, I'm doing Encanto, and basically Encanto, this latest Disney film came out, and it's the 60th one. I didn't know it's the 60th one, but it's a 60th one, and yeah, it's so good. And like I said before, there's so many reasons why people talk about this. From the animation style, again, the animation, again, I don't even explain much about that. So look at the trailer. Again, I'm watching, that's why I'm playing on this video now, the trailer. It is so good. Every single sec, again, this is a trailer. Really, the whole film was like this. Every single second you look at it, it is so detailed. From the backgrounds, from him, like the hair, the water, the flower, even the flowers, the colours. It is so detailed, and it shows you why Disney is up there one of the best with animation, because they are evolving in each film. Like Pixar, the same, they evolve in each film, and again, they own Pixar too. So that's the funny thing too. But like I said, the story, again, it may not be the strongest story compared to all Disney classics, but it's still a Disney classic, and again, it's less than a month or a month since it came out, and it's less than a week since it came out on DC Plus, where a lot of people can see it for free if you got just subscription. And say if you got DC Plus, no excuse, you need to watch this film. And so, what is the story? Basically, the story is this family with this special house, this magic house, and basically each family member got a gift. Yeah, a gift. Each one is unique, from super strength to making flowers, from super healing, from being psychic, from making the weather. Basically everything, you know what I mean? Random powers. And basically the whole story is just one main character, Maribel, I think his name is. The one with the glasses, she's the main star in this. She don't have any powers, even though she was born in this family. Because it's the thing, once you reach a certain age, I think it's something like 9 or 8, something like that, you get given your gift through the ceremony they do. And she had hers, and then she touched the door. This is the whole point. Each door is entering that person with this power. It's like this magical room. It looks small on the outside, but it's fucking massive on the inside. It's basically like like Doctor Who phone box thing. So you go in, it's like this fucking big, building basically. Now, basically, then she shuts the door. Then she shuts the door. The door disappears, and she never got her power. And that's a big miss of it. Why? And that's no. I know people gonna say that could be downfall because they don't answer that, but at the same time, I think they do. Which I will mention a bit later on. And basically, the building sort like why having this ceremony from this little boy, and then he got given this power with his speaking to animals. He can communicate with animals, and then she sung her song, which again, there's another thing too. Every single song in this movie is so memorable. The beat, again, I can't show much, but I will show 1 or 2 snippets later on, because there's 2 bits of this. It gets me, oh yes, it's one of those ones, and it's like mixed with Colombian style, which again, quite good. But like I say, the house starts to crack, and then she tried to tell her family, you know, and then Oh, there's another thing too I forgot to mention. There's an old member who don't have powers, but she does in a way. She don't, you know what I mean? She got given a candle, and her backstory is sad. Again, I'm not gonna give that away because again, it's a good reason. And basically, it just the candle with all the power stores basically, and how to get the magic really. But what I'm saying, she's like explaining to, the grandma, listen, the house is cracking, the candle almost went out, and there's another thing too, if the candle go out, basically, it loses the powers, basically. And I don't believe her. And she got to prove herself, saying, listen, I'm not crazy. And basically, she go through each family member, really, and the two family members in this, which is, it gets me deep because I feel like I don't got a bit of them in me. The first one is this mushy girl. I can't remember what her name is, but she's a big mushy girl. She got super strength, obviously. And basically, she sing a song about being on pressure, being on talent. And, God, that's another cat. Again, it's in my fucking head, all these songs. And this song, God, listen to this one snippet.
Hercules ever like, yo, I don't wanna fight Cerberus under the surface. I'm pretty sure I'm worthless if I can be of service. A flaw or a crack, the straw in the stack that breaks the camel's back. What breaks the camel's back? It's pressure like a drip, drip, drip that'll never stop. Whoa. Pressure that'll tip, tip, tip till you just go pop. Whoa. Give it to your sister's older. Give her all the heavy things we can't shoulder. Who am I if I can't run with the ball?
Again, this song, again, the whole soundtrack is like fucking catchy. And I see why people talk about it. This is like called Surface Pressure, and basically this deal with his main, what hits he's going through, where he try to push herself a lot, really too much, where she try to push his family, even though you don't need to. She's a fucking amazing person, or she is, and that's the same. Again, I'm not saying I'm amazing, but I felt like what she felt, where I pushed myself so much in myself, and I exploded. And in the way that this song, it dip, dip, dip. Basically, it's like pressure. It's like a hot water kettle, hot water kettle, where steam going out and it blows basically, and it's all a ticking time bomb really, where you're putting too much pressure on it and you're gonna blow. And that's what she's going through. She's trying to improve herself a lot, a lot. And she don't think it's good enough. She don't think her family think it's good enough. Which again, I know what that felt. That is so upsetting. And again, this is a DC film dealing with this. Again, an unbelievable message to put into younger kids. You don't need to push yourself. Yeah, you can. It's like President Frog. Yeah, he got goals, but also did a lesson in that too, that you can't take it easy too. Know what I mean? You can take it easy, where you learn in that President Frog. With this is almost the same thing, where she wants to improve herself to help people, to help this village, but she don't lay down, she don't relax, and even to the song, that she wants to do that some bit. She still want to help, but she stops, she letting everyone down with. Again, I get what she's going through, and I thought, wow, what a message this film got. Then again, that's another thing about this too. The characters get their own song basically, but they're not in it as much. They're not in it that much. What I'm saying, after the scene, you don't see it basically until the end. Yeah, you see one bit afterwards where she cries, and you see a handful of scenes where she cries when she loses power. But that's about it. You don't see him much after this. And the same with all the other characters, which, again, people connect to them still. If you go on TikTok or YouTube, people talk about these characters, how good they are. And you're not in the mood that much. and it shows how good the characters are because very rare. It's not. It got good character design, good personality. The characters are not in it much. That's a downfall for the film. With this, not many people complain about that. Yeah, one or two might have. Again, that's it will, but I never moan about that. I like the characters still, and that's what gets me. The characters are so good. And then we go to later on the film. Again, I'm not going to tell the whole plot because I don't ruin this film for you. But they go to later on, and I'm going to spoil this one because I think it is obviously spoiled because one, it got a song about him, and two, a lot of people talk about it, is Bruno, which I know, again, I'm going to explore about him later on, in a minute. But this is another song where, again, showing that showing that he's sinister, all that, and again, it's so fucking catchy. The style of it is so catchy. There's one bit in the song where we know a bit of don't talk about Bruno, you know that bit, but the bit in the middle is like, oh my god, it's so, listen to this bit.
We don't talk about Bruno. Hey, grew to live in fear. Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a heavy lift with a gift so humbling. Always left up a lie in the family fumbling. Grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand? 7-foot frame, rats along his back when he calls your name.
Again, just small bit like that made the song 100 times better. It's so fucking cool. It's catchy. It's fantastic. And firstly, after that, she try to explore more about what's going on. She does. Again, I'm not gonna get much away about that. And then she does meet Bruno, and there's another character that I connect to too because he's a psychic one, and Verity Ellen think he's weird. And again, like me, I'm into like anime, I'm into again, when I was younger, I used to be into horrors, like zombie films and stuff. And now, like my anime or that, yeah, I'm not saying anime's weird, but some people might think it's weird, and some of my family might think so. But at the same time, he's still a good person, and Bruno is a good person. It just he looks weird. He's that's all it is, and I'm know how that feels too. And again, another good character. Again, I can't go too much about ruining it, but yeah, that is one big spoiler. But again, I think he is obvious. He's in it. You know what I mean? It's Bruno, fucking Bruno. But again, you got the flower girl. And yeah, sorry, before I forgot to mention you got the boy who's in the Bruno song, which is the letter sort of quick before the girl who can shoot here. Again, here she got a good story to. Again, it's only tiny, but it's gets you. And the same, and yeah, the only one that don't have a proper story, and he did for comedy, is the lad who can copy other people. But again, he got a kill sick bit in the song too, and yeah, he did for comic relief. But again, it's one of those things that not everyone got to have problems. You know what I mean? And that's what families like. Not everyone in the family have problems. And the last one I'm gonna mention is this flower girl, which here story quite good too. Again, you don't even see much of their story or their story, their problems. Like her problem is she's sick, but she gotta look perfect. She feels like she gotta make herself perfect to make herself beautiful. She can't be what she wants to be. Which again, yeah, that's a good way to teach kids. Be what you want to be. If you wanna look, do your own look. You don't have to look perfect, and she feel like she gotta look perfect. If that, again, God, it's so good. The songs and everything, the animation. Again, I'm not gonna get no ending on this because I think in the last song is hot is It's fantastic. And even the Flower Girl song is good too, before that. And yeah, and the message at the end of it too, about basically you don't need magic. The whole point of this message is two messages. One, there's always gonna be family drama, no matter what. There's no such thing as perfect family, but you can get through problems together, and that's what this one message is about. And two, the second message in this is you don't need a gift to be special. I mean, this girl, again, I'm not going to tell what she does, but what she does in the end of the film proves that she don't. And not at the end of the film, he watched through all through the film. What she does, she eats the characters, she just, sister, you know what I mean, the family members. She don't need powers. Her gift is being herself, and that's the whole fucking point of this film. 2 points. One, like I said, all your family drama, you can stick together. And the last one is, like I said before, is the main one to me, is you don't need special gifts to be special. You can be what you're special, who you are. And what I'm saying, this is a fantastic family film. Please watch this film. Seriously, watch it. It is a Disney classic. And yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. I know some people say, why not give it a 10? Because I don't think it's on the same level as my all-time DC films or animated films. Again, I would I would do a list on that in the future on what my favorite DC films are. Personally for me, but what I say, it's a 9 out of 10. Watch this, please. And this has been a Brick Who Cares. See you on the next video.